Hey everybody, this is Sheree VeJauan, and I'm very excited about today. Today marks our 100th day of working towards our goals as a family, and I'm so proud of myself and my family for doing something every day to achieve the goals that we set for ourselves for the year of 2010. So today we'll be having a special dinner. My daughter Jasmine will make a special cake for us, and we are celebrating small successes, each step that we've taken, realizing that it is a journey. And we're finally putting up our vision boards today, and I'm going to make videos for each person that has photos that show their journey from January until now, the accomplishments that we have made so far, which I believe are great for the time that we put into it. I have been journaling since day one, since January 1st of 2010. Originally I started on my own, and then on the 7th, January 7th, I decided to start doing it publicly. So I started the blog on VeJauan365 at WordPress, and it has a lot of grammatical errors and a lot of problems, but I hope that people will be inspired by the journey, and then later I'll do some editing. So I decided that I would create a cookbook for our family that includes our favorite recipes that I've made, my chicken, my macaroni and cheese, my green beans, and a lot of the dishes that my kids love and my husband loves. So each week, I try to do it on Thursdays. Each week I cook a meal or a dish, and I measure the recipe. It's very hard measuring. I grew up with my grandmother never measured anything. It was a pinch, a dash, a piece of this. And so that's been the difficult part, is measuring. And I've been capturing those recipes and placing them in a 3-ring binder. So at the end of the 365, December 31st, 2010, I expect to have a family cookbook with over 52 recipes that I can leave a legacy to my daughters when they're older. I think around day 80 or 85 maybe, I thought about leaving a legacy, and I thought about the cookbook, and then I started to realize that doing a daily blog about me achieving my personal goals and our family achieving our personal goals, that's also leaving a legacy as well. So I think that I'll start going back to day one and editing and putting more resources and including more pictures and personal pictures. And at the end of the year, I hope to give my daughters maybe a 3-ring binder of my 365-day journey, the things that we've done, the things that we have accomplished, the photos, the stories, so in creating a legacy with the cookbook, I think that VeJauan365 will also be creating a legacy, because we tell our kids, do your homework or exercise or do this, and then we can't even walk up the stairs without getting tired, or we don't read for 40 minutes either, but we expect our kids to read 40 minutes. So I think that this is an example for them, to show them that it's tough, but if I expect for you to achieve and I expect for you to do something, then I can also set the example too. It's funny because I'm not a firm believer in New Year's resolutions. I am a firm believer in goals, and the difference between a New Year's resolution and VeJauan365 is that this is 365 days of the year. It is something to do every day of the year. It's not a one-time January plan what you want to do, and then February you realize that no, I can't do it. It is not building a house on the first day, but laying a brick day by day until one day by surprise you're like, oh, I just built a house. I didn't even know that I worked that hard. So I'm very excited about this year, and I think what makes this year different, I think people who know me and who have known me for years, they know that I am a super goal planner, organizer. My organizer is like huge, and I keep clipboards and I keep lists, and I have a grocery list and a shopping list for everything. I never leave my house without a list or a mission plan, or but I think this year is a little different because my theme is push to 12 and just push into that extra degree. And this year, in addition to my list, in addition to the things that I want to achieve for myself on a personal level, this year I want to see God's list for me. I'm anxious to see what He has in store for me. I think I've held back a lot of years with things that I can do, maybe feeling inadequate, or I didn't have enough experience, or somebody else was already doing it. Why do you need me to do it? Or I don't have enough education, and I don't live here, and I don't have this or I don't have that. And I think this year I'm asking God, what is it that you would have me do? And trusting that He'll provide the resources and what I need to get those things accomplished, and not being afraid, and having confidence, but my confidence being in Him, not in my education or where I live or what I have, but giving Him an opportunity to show up and kind of show out. So on December 31st of 2010, I expect to be debt-free. I expect for my income to be increased by like 300%. I expect to have a new car. I expect to have our family cookbook in my hand. I expect to have read at least 12 or more books. I expect for my house to be cleaner and more organized. I expect for my husband to have launched his t-shirt line, and I expect to have tried at least 12 or more different coffee blends. I expect to hear more clearly from God and where He's leading me in the direction of my life in 2011. I expect total transition. I expect to be 25 pounds lighter. I expect a lot.